यू सर। मेरी जर्नी बहुत अच्छी रही और आगे भी है कि बहुत अच्छा ही रहेगा। रिजल्ट मेरा रहा कि मैंने 7 kg वेट रिड्यूस किया है अपना, और अभी मैं ब्लड टेस्ट वगैरह करवाऊंगी, क्योंकि मुझे हमेशा था कि मेरे शुगर नहीं होगा। और लास्ट 17 ईयर्स से मैं एक्सरसाइज कर रही हूँ, सब कुछ करती हूँ, पर मेरा वेट नहीं जाता है। मुझे देख के कोई नहीं बोल सकता था कि ये एक्सरसाइज करती है या जो भी है, लेकिन अभी मेरा जो एनर्जी लेवल है वो बहुत हाई हो गया है। मैं स्क्वाट्स वगैरह 100 कर लेती हूँ, 30-30 का, और स्किपिंग 200 जो मैंने आपको बताया था, और ट्रेडमिल पे भी मैं 7 पॉइंट समथिंग रनिंग में करने लग गई। तो मेरा बहुत अच्छा ये रहा, और आगे टेस्ट जो बताएंगे मेरा क्या रहता है वो कंटिन्यू मैं करती हूँ। और एनर्जी लेवल बहुत अच्छा हो गया, पूरे घर LCHF की डाइट वगैरह सब फॉलो करने लग गए। तो ये मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा है, और मैं अपने फ्रेंड सर्कल में भी जिनको शुगर पेशेंट हैं उनको मैं आगे फॉलो कर रही हूँ, उनको बता रही हूँ आपके लिए। थैंक यू।
So you can see already the transformation, the photo I sent you, and now you can almost lost 8 kgs, I think, and also a lot of body fat and all has gone. Little bit there is still there, as you said, it's a middle of the pond, so it will take little more time. Correct. And I have reduced the diabetic medicine also. Super. Not yet completely gone. I reduced to 1/3. And then I am slowly going to reduce it. And yeah, so my insulin resistance and all are all fine within 1.4 or something, 1.3, 1.4. And HbA1c is around 5.4. I must tell you, when I was diagnosed with diabetic, I was fasting 330 and postprandial was 550. So that is a lot of change. It was 14.5 HbA1c. I thought, how I am alive. I hope to go off the medicine soon. Thank you very much to you. So, and thanks to my sister also who introduced me to you. Actually looking for something like this, but I was not finding anywhere. And I must admit, though I am from a scientific background, I learned science in college and all, and but still many things I did not know. Most of the things I did not know actually. Biology in my curriculum, so I did not know many things, so which I learned from you. So yeah, so really very nice sessions, and I am trying to 100%, but I must admit I have not yet started exercise so much, which I intend to do now, because I am on vacation and all. I am also a little bit of here and there, but still I am maintaining the diet. So I brought all the LCHF, atta and everything. So I think I'll be more disciplined now.
The only one thing that I wanted to do that to lose my weight, because for that one I have suffered a lot. My back problem started due to the heavy weight, and I was like bedridden for 2 months a few years before. And my physiotherapist, he said that you don't have any issue, only the heavy weight. So I was very eager to lose weight, but due to this thyroid problems, I mean, my doctor said that due to thyroid problem, it is very difficult to lose your weight. And she suggested me to just skip the carbohydrates, meetha, and I'm so lucky that I immediately came in contact with you and this LCHF course, and again I lost 2 more kgs. So now at that time when I joined this course, I was 77.8 kilo, and now I am 68.2. So this is day when I just saw that I'm 68.2. So I just told everyone that all thanks to you. I can't say anything more, but it is all because of you and the motivation that you gave us to do it, and the diet chart that you provided us. At everything, all credit goes to you. Thank you so much.
Actually, Satyajit ji, when I joined your course, actually, after that, in fact, in the 3 days itself, it was eye-opener that what exactly we need to know, and which we should have known much earlier than now. And that's why I joined the course, and really it is much beneficial. And in fact, I missed 1 or 2 sessions because I was not in Kuwait. But even though all the sessions are really mind opener and actually eye opener, that what exactly happening in the body. Before that, we were not knowing. Before that also we were tried some diets, but actually since we don't know that what exactly happening inside, what is the benefit of that. So what after 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, we see we want the result and nothing is improving. So we'll start demotivating and then we are leaving it. But thing is that, okay, yes, since beginning I was doing as per your LCHF diet plan and as per your suggestion, and even the supplements also we are very regular, me and my wife both. And I see the results also, like when my BP was high and with medicine, then after that I had dropped the medicine, decreases the dose also, and my uric acid was also in much control than before. And other things also I am feeling much comfortable after joining this course and all. And some like Anju ma'am also told that this is basically the knowledge sharing is much important for each and every subject, like why thyroid happens, why PCOD, or why the other cholesterol role and everything. This is amazing. In fact, I was not aware before that. So it's thanks to you that you have provided a lot of things, a lot of knowledge. Plus also the good thing is that you are providing a lot of things to read, a lot of videos to watch. In fact, I could not go through all, and I would have watched everything, and then my knowledge will be better. So still it is there. Sure, in the coming days I will go through all these things, and I will utilize the things for my betterment. And even that's why I suggested many of my friends also to join the course to get the benefit out of it, because everybody should know that once you are in, especially in the 40s, then everybody has to, especially in the Gulf, if you see, after 40s, means many people you will see either BP problem or sugar problem or something, because our lifestyle is entirely different. Most of the time we have the sitting job, if we are not, and then there is no walking, there no exercise and other things. So it's a really a tough time, and we have to focus on this. This is the right time to do that. So hopefully even my other friends will also join in the coming batches. Thank you, Satyajit. Thanks very much.
So thank you very much. For me also, it's been quite an enlightening journey. I have been trying to lose weight for forever and ever, like most of the people in life. You're constantly, it's that struggle that you have. I've gone through every phase. I used to run 10 kilometers. I've done hits, you name it, and I've done all exercises. I did possibly all kinds of diet that I thought would work, which is restricting calories, running 10K every day, as well as restricting calories to less than 1,000, and so on and so forth. The whole, all possible permutation combinations. Nothing really worked. And for the last couple of years, despite all of this, despite being physically really active, I have been putting on weight, and it reached a point wherein, my weight was more now than it was when I delivered my twin boys. So you can imagine, it was a crazy journey. I would just keep putting despite doing everything. For the first time since I started the diet, I've lost 3 kgs, which probably is very insignificant compared to the amount of loss. So for me actually, it gave me hope more than anything else, because it told me that it is possible to reduce weight, and because I wasn't aware of the fact that that there are certain kind of foods that one should avoid, etc. At least now I feel more empowered. I feel at least that if I'm on this journey, I'm probably far away from my target where I should be, but at least I've got started. At least I have a roadmap. At least I know what I can do to move towards it. So for me, it's been very enlightening from that perspective. Tests, obviously, being in UK, you don't have the luxury of getting tests done as and when you wish to or you please. So I have not been able to get any medical tests done, but I really did not have any specific medical condition. It was just that the weight was beginning to bother me quite a lot, because it created a problem even with my running. So that was actually primarily it. For me, it opens a window to where through which I can probably work. And मेरे साथ थोड़ा challenge ये भी रहा है कि being in UK, I did not have access to जैसे अब आटा नहीं है, डोसा का वो नहीं है, so I've tried to do lot of mix and match, like, so I'll have to figure out a model कि किस तरह I can get things that work for me here. For example, when I see I made rasgullas over Diwali because I looked at the recipe that you had posted and they came out quite fine and I quite enjoyed them. Multiple things I've made using, using some of the videos that you've posted. So, I mean, all I can say is it's a journey, but for me, it's a massive start because I tried literally in my mind everything and I couldn't get any success. I wasn't able to lose anything beyond a kg. So every diet that I would get on to, every exercise pattern I would change, I would lose probably 1 kg and then it would be back to square one. So for me, it's massive and big thanks to you.
I have learned a lot. I think last 3 months I learned whatever I was doing a treatment for cholesterol since last 4 years, and maybe for the sugar is last 1 year. So I have not learned anything regarding diet. So I learned a lot. I must say thank you for the knowledge you shared. I can be my coach. I know what to eat, what not to eat, what is right. So that knowledge I got it. So this will be one of the whenever anybody thinks of diet, it's become difficult to maintain. But it is one of the I could find first time I'm following a diet, I could find it very easier to follow. And almost all of the things whatever you suggested, I'm getting it, and it is easy compared to I can say it is not, it is less difficult whatever I do. And lifestyle, as I think Firoz said regarding the, because I'm staying in Dubai, it is all very cozy life. Okay, everywhere is air conditioner. You go supermarket, walking is very less. So when you go, car is air conditioned, office is air conditioned, sitting everywhere, and you get a very rich food. So food is, intake is too much car, too much this thing, and no exercise, no nothing. So this is the lifestyle. And I found my office because I have told a lot of my colleagues to join your program. I have shared the link of what is your 3 days this thing. And I told them follow it, and I came to know almost 30% of my office are either for having a cholesterol or sugar issue. And when I started following my tiffin, they said, "What you're doing?" I said, okay, I'm following it. But is it easy? How where you get this this thing? There is a supermarket, so you have to find it. And significant, like I can see in my wife's face there are some pigmentation mark, and thanks to you, now it is no mark, and no mark. It's a single mark is available. Okay, and she also lost weight, which is not significant because we are not following 100% whatever you told. Some exercise lacking is there, but of course, and I am out of medicine last four months, so I'm not taking any medicine of sugar or cholesterol. So which really I really appreciate, and I'll keep following. I think I can follow it as long as I want. I will find. Really, thank you. A lot of things like that.
I wanted to let you know that we've seen so many changes as a family after following LCHF. First, I'll talk about mine. So I used to wear a size 12 pant, and now I've gone to size 8. And it feels so good. I have started working with dumbbells, and I'm so happy with the results, with the way my body is toning up. That it's an addiction now. I have to do it every day. I'm doing all the high intensity interval trainings. I used to do all this earlier, just like your wife, actually, what you said, that I used to do all this earlier, but never saw a difference in my body until I incorporated LCHF. So now I see the change. And I haven't done my blood test yet, but I'm really excited to do it. I'll do it soon and send it to you. And I think my husband is like your Ekalavya, because he hasn't attended your class. But I tell him everything that you teach us, and he's so eager and he's so keen and he listens. And I have lost only like 2 kgs, but I see a lot of inch loss in my body everywhere. But he has lost 10 kgs. Yes, and he was never overweight to begin with. Like, he was never obese. He was like he's 5 feet 11 inches, and he was in between due to the pandemic and the eating. It was 86 kgs. Now he's at 76. And he is after I told him that what you told us, that walking is not really an exercise. If you're born as a human, you have to walk. You have to do something else to call it an exercise. So he runs every day. To the point of, like, he just runs for like high intensity, like sprints. He sprints and then he sweats a lot. And then he used to eat, keep snacking all the time. And then I told him how, because he had good metabolism to begin with, but now as we're aging, it's come down slowly. So I told him that how snacking every time leads to insulin resistance. Though he's never had any issues, he's never had any hormonal issues, but then because he's seen me and he's gotten a little scared, so he stopped snacking. And he's actually gone on intermittent fasting. So he skips his breakfast in the morning, and he has his lunch and dinner. He doesn't snack in between. And I do now LCHF with 1 meal a day. So and it's very easy. I don't feel hungry at all. And I really look forward to that 1 meal and make it very nutritious and colorful with everything as raw as possible. And the best part is my son, who's 8 years old. Every morning he used to eat the same thing we used to eat, that everything made of rice, idli, dosa, or it is upma or something, chapati. But now every morning he wakes up and he has eggs and avocado for breakfast, and he likes it. He says because, and I told him everything you taught us about insulin resistance, because I believe that knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you will choose the right thing. So I didn't care that he's 8 years old, and he understood everything perfectly. When I told him why I shouldn't eat cornflakes in the morning, he asked me why shouldn't I? What's wrong? And my friends are eating. So I told him everything. And then in the end, I told him, and I asked him to explain back to me, and he did it beautifully. He understood everything.
It was, I mean, good knowledge gain, I will say, because I haven't practiced it, to be very frank, although I'm planning to do it. But planning in the sense, there were certain things due to which I could not implement it properly. But yes, good awareness and knowledge, which can be like, I don't have to go to anybody, and just I can work on my own, on my diet and whatever is good and bad. Like, sure. I would definitely now more aware. Like earlier, ठीक है, लोग कहते थे low carb खा लो, तो हम कुछ भी खा लेते थे, that way kind. Now this thing of like GL and GI and net carbs and all, so you are much more aware, definitely. And somewhere at the back of mind, subconsciously, although I'm not following the diet, anything making, but I'm conscious while eating. It was a good journey. So knowledge wise, yes. Once I implement and I lose, initially I told you 3 kgs, because I don't have much of an issue. Yes, my bloating, the gastric issue was under control. And I'll say I did it for 3 weeks or something, and still, touch wood, that problem is not there. After that, I could not do it. But yes, it has made a lot of difference in my constipation, like gastric issues. Overall, I feel वो 3 हफ्ते में काफी change आ गया था मेरी body में, which is still continuing. Like, because subconsciously I'm conscious somewhere. कुछ खाने से पहले, नहीं, this is something which I should not. So that hope to do strictly. When I do strictly, I lose